The objective was to collect mussel and sediment samples from both the Cordova Boat Harbor and the mouth of the Bering River. These samples would then be analyzed to find out if they contain traces of hydrocarbons, as well as determining the unique signatures of the hydrocarbons. So we began at the Cordova Boat Harbor. We collected the mussels along the shore to find traces of hydrocarbons because mussels have a unique water filtration process that leaves the toxins and hydrocarbons of the water in their bodies. So we cleaned them, wrapped them in foil, and put them in a Ziploc bag, so when they were sent to the lab, they could be dissected and used to find traces of hydrocarbons. The sediment samples we took were also taken from the shore. They were collected with treated spoons and jars and labeled with the location and date. These would also be used for tracing hydrocarbons. The next stop was the Bering River. We flew out on a plane that took us over the magnificent southeastern delta. Along the way, we not only saw the breathtaking views, but encountered some wildlife as well. We got to the location that we'd be collecting from. As before, we dug into the sand with our treated spoons and labeled the jars that we put the samples into. However, out there were no mussels to be found. The results showed that there were tons of hydrocarbons at the boat harbor, which was inevitable considering the high levels of hydrocarbons that the harbor is exposed to. Out on the Bering River, there were traces of hydrocarbons, which was expected considering that's where a natural oil seep is, along with coal fields. The results of this expedition of collecting sediment and mussel samples would be added to the hydrocarbon database of these areas for the state of Alaska, maintained by the NOAA Auk Bay Lab in Juneau, Alaska.